with a J.
Yes.
Michelle.
Starboy.
Yeah. Hear the question this morning. Single people.
Yes, it's for us all, yeah?
Why are you single?
What you asking we?
Why are you single? So many single ladies in the church. Why? Single men. Why are you single? Is dating in the body of Christ so difficult? Let's discuss. Why are you all single? It have so... No, ask yourself, you know. You're asking yourself,
Lord.
Why am I single?
What Junior asking here?
Why are you single? Because, I mean, we hear you all complaining so much. But there's I know so many single females. So many, well, not so many single men, because it have much more, as far as my observations.
Yeah. More the men.
There are more single females.
Yes, than the men.
I mean, there are more females in the church than men, anyways.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact. I've never gone to a church
and
have more men and even in the men's ministry program.
Yeah.
You have a men's ministry program,
Yeah.
you know, females.
Females in it.
Because that's the thing, and the back end of watching about or trying to macro the scene or going on the men's ministry. Why y'all doing that? Even on 107 here, our stats actually show we have 75% of our listeners are
women. Of course.
Female, yeah.
So,
But why are you single?
Right.
Why would you think you're single? And here what? The not single people, you all can comment to it as to why you all feel
that
they're single.
Single.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear all love up all the people and leave us alone.
But they were single at one point.
Well, all right. Well, let us
They
hear
were
that.
single at one time. So
Junior.
why?
Junior asked them fellas and them say the sinners pray. They don't know how to come to a woman again.
Well, I heard Minty, Morning Positive and Minty, and they some weeks ago, and people were commenting and stuff, and they were reading out some of the comments and stuff, and people were saying, like when they go, where's Barang today? Barang, good morning to you, Barang. Barang is one, oh Lord. Barang send a message, let me know. Barang, you single, and? I think Barang single, but Barang just complain about the ladies. But what do you all, like, I heard one woman, one female say, like, you know, you dress up, you all come, you know, let's say about 2-3 single females, single girls, or they go on a concert. So let's say, Positive, Blessed, Michelle, Auntie Denise, Nati in concert. Church, Faith Assembly, about 2,000 people.
Right.
You dress up, but they say, you know what, we're going to have a nice time in Christ. You know, you dress nice, you look all cute.
Head to toe.
And they say that, like, guys will be there, and they might be, you know, they stand up there and they watching, and like, guys will be there, but nobody would make a move. Compared to, like, when you go to, like, an event, a secular event.
Thank you very much.
But I'm wondering, is that really because
it's
if
not
I say...
it alone.
No, but what I'm saying, so if I go to a concert, let's say I was single.
Right.
No, I cannot different now. I can't say me, not me. Forget me.
All right.
Because me, if I rest my eyes on you...
Use you as an example because they need to hear it.
No, but I'll be different. All right, so take for instance. No, but I was going on the other side. There's some guys who I would feel as though you come and you know, and you're on stage and you're the worship session and you think, or you're dancing, you know, say funny inside.
Right.
But they wouldn't like say, well, there's an appropriate place to like make a move, like to say hi, you're here alone or something.
You can't say hi.
No, I'm
hi,
saying
are
some...
you here in a concert?
So some people might think that, boy...
But this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
As the pastor
but
tell
like for
you
me,
to
no.
say, repeat after me. Like you don't know how to step to a woman again.
I wonder.
All the time you was in Wasafet.
Right.
You're
see,
coming up to people.
No, but then again, no, but on a real.
Eh?
If you pound for pound, I think it might be an unfair comparison.
How?
Pound for pound. Because in a secular, and I'm talking about like, let's just say fet vibe, so a party, secular party.
The mood is more for that?
People might say, right, you see a girl dancing by herself, and a fella might go across, and if she watch it thing, you get current. Right.
Means it to come in the concert.
Right,
no,
but what I'm saying...
to come behind
No. But what I'm saying, so the atmosphere is a little more conducive to somebody saying, what you saying, and you might give a little current.
Sick, you can't talk.
No, current. Because, current. There's more current. I don't feel as though that might be so what you have to do now is probably observe. If you observe the person and you realize whole night, well, for the most part, you're seeing this person just with the girlfriends alone. And you observe,
You don't wait for another concert to come again?
No.
You're not sure
No, I'm
see that person
saying.
after that
It
night?
must have an intermission. It must have a little something. Or even if you're not getting an intermission, you probably use the opportunity to probably go stand by. The atmosphere might be a little different.
Junior.
The atmosphere might be a little
You
different.
ain't talking good to me right
No,
now
the
at all,
atmosphere
because
might be the
Junior,
best.
We just do things we
No,
want to do,
hold on.
and we just find ways and
Hold on,
opportune
hold on.
times
Hold
to
on.
do what we
Hold on.
and to execute things.
I understand what you're saying.
You can't
but look
tell
at this.
me.
Yeah, but I don't feel the concert setting like that is the most. So take for instance, if it was like a Jean Pay complex, might be a little bit different. Because a Jean Pay complex, you might be in the corner, you might be eating something in a corner
Right.
and whatever, and I might approach you.
For the same gospel
Same
event.
gospel event, yeah.
Right.
So I approach him. Versus like a church setting, and the person there waving and singing so.
Junior, I don't want to hear you.
I
with
feel
that.
so.
Me ain't taking you.
No.
on with
I
that.
feel
No,
if you
don't
know the
give me that.
person, if you know the person,
Don't give me that.
If
no,
you know
or
the
don't
person.
know, I don't give me that.
nah, because
Junior, people just meet people anywhere and
Yeah,
talk
but
to people
talking
and
about
meet. You
no,
trying to tell me.
no,
so
but-
God hindering we from getting together then?
no.
Because we're in the
No,
presence.
no.
I cannot speak
It's
to
more
you.
the- it's more the-
and ask
no,
you. You
no,
have to
hold
find
on.
a way to do it.
Right.
Are you, baby?
I am saying, find a way is fine. That's what I'm saying. So if you have an intermission with the person and you mark the person, as soon as you go outside to get a hot dog, how you doing? My name is
Well,
so-and-so.
right,
Right.
so
But I'm talking
map up
about,
the thing
but
and
it
know
may
when.
not be, but I'm saying, if that person moved there for the night, it's difficult to go and, that person in a worship
the
mood.
person leave. Okay, then worship
Right,
mood, they leave them.
right,
Because
right.
I'm not going to...
Because that's kind of
Where's your
different.
name in worship mood. And
Right. Well, not the way you say
and
name.
cut it, or
You might just
whatever.
stand up next day and just kind of thing, and like, you get a little vibes.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
There are ways for us to do things, and they know how to do it.
Right, but what I'm saying, the only opportunity you would already have,
Even if it's
is
for
when the
after, you
person-
wait till after the concert and they're walking
So
outside.
after,
Say hi, how you
right.
doing? Enjoy yourself. Come on, all your fellas and baby man, always be getting on so.
But you see, you didn't wait for the thing to finish.
Always be getting on so.
That's what I'm telling you.
What?
The atmosphere, you have to know, that's what I was saying just now.
Them,
You either
that's
wait
why
for-
them fellas outside
Oh,
winning, you know.
You
That's
have
why
to-
they're winning, you know,
Well-
but they're winning with we, and we don't want
Yeah,
them.
but they might feel
because
they're
they're
winning.
still in the... You know what I mean when I say the
No, but
winning?
if I feel the winning, but them girls get outside, they don't know, them DBD kind of
No,
girls
you
get
don't
outside.
understand.
But I understand what you're saying.
DBD.
No, but no, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, because them
But-
come in and they know
right,
how to
the approach. Now, the reality is, if there are places and spaces for somebody who knows, you can make that kind of approach, even like on socials. Even on socials now. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you get a name, even if you ask something,
Yeah.
you ain't want to ask the person direct. Them and tell it how ways to do it. You ask your
of
friend,
course.
what's your friend name?
Right.
You ain't want to approach and come because
Well,
you want
that's
to
what I'm
interfere
saying.
with the presence.
Well, that's
of
what I'm
God
saying.
and
So,
things.
time and place. So, what you have to now you have to make that move
But I'm still
during
saying,
either
Junior,
intermission or
you
when the
can
person
do
is
it in a
leaving.
you can still do it.
I'm not
That's
saying that
all
you
I'm
can't,
saying.
but I'm not saying that
No,
you
but
can't.
you were saying in the beginning of before you reached to that, you're
Right.
saying, you ain't think if it was in a gene pair,
No, hold-
but if you're in...
No, hold on.
No.
What I'm saying to you, in a gene pair kind of setting, and I'm talking about practically, what we've experienced, what I've experienced from practically. Somebody might be just saying, oh, that crowd thing. So you go in a corner and you stand up and you probably think and you realize this person moving alone all night. So that's easy for you to just come across and say, how you doing, thing, you enjoy this? If I see you real dancing up yourself, or you real like thing, whatever, smalls, right? You pick up a little smalls and you realize the person gaining some current, right? But in opposed to the closed church setting, where the focus is on stage and you ain't going at the corner, you really ain't going to try to do that. So obviously, the comparison to a fete or a party, because in a fete or a party, you tell Nikhil, here this because she might be dancing to Minister Double M, and you saying, hey, listen, talk to her about 2 minutes, take whatever, because you can pull that out, because I don't know worship session. So I'm saying, you have to know how you do it, even if you're doing it in the church setting. Because
I could talk?
because I feel it would be out of timing to go and approach somebody while they enjoying it.
Just map it
But
out.
go ahead,
You
go
can
ahead.
still map it out and know when.
Right.
Because you can't tell me, you see the love of your life, getting her hand in a what do you call them places? Where them doctors and nurses in the different constituencies.
What?
Wait,
What you do?
where you getting the injection now?
A health
With
center?
Right. It wasn't coming to me. You're in a health center and you saw the love of your life.
Right.
And they're banning up your hand because she get a cut or something. Me and expect you to come and say, hey, but the man up your hand nice at that present time.
No.
No, but I'm saying you can wait for the appropriate time in that same setting there, in that same place, in the same health center. You can't let a woman get outside.
No, but if you ban
because
up,
take care, she walk outside because jump in a car, go and you never see the woman again.
If you ban up that hand, I come down and say, listen, I hope that you have somebody to take you home.
So you see?
I hope
so
you have
see?
somebody. I hope you have somebody.
So you see, you can still do it.
What I'm saying, my only thing with the
Junior,
with
you
the
go
church,
to visit somebody in jail, and it's because you come out with a mister, you know. How them know how to do it?
So no, I'm saying the only reason
we don't know how to do it.
I speak about the actual church setting is you have to know time it right because you can get popped down if you're really trying, because somebody might really like Blessed Message on stage, and that timing
is how you come. It's how you come.
No.
No, what? Listen to me. I love Blessed Messenger. I watching Blessed Messenger. I say, hey, he pants in so tight tonight. I'm waving for him. It's because in the waving of him, you come to me. And you touch me at the same time when I'm not going and jump because I like that party saying, jump up.
Yeah.
You touch me. And I get vexed because when I jump up and I come down, I see in you. If I see you, bear down. Your shirt close. Well, your pants fitting right. It ain't too tight, it ain't too slack. And it's because your eyes green. I ain't gonna say nothing, Junior. I go get vexed with you. I will say, move from me. No.
Well, yeah.
I like what I see.
No, but
as I come down,
no, but even if I still feel.
So it doesn't matter where.
No.
It's how the person step.
I still feel.
I ain't done just now.
You still have to know what you're doing, how you're approaching. Yeah.
And you have a piece of cake in your hand and say, like, you want cake. I go get vexed with the man. I don't like when you cut my thing here because I was going down a road. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get vexed with you.
Yeah. So right. So I'm saying the reality is that you have to know how to step. But what about the females? Y'all are pretty much outnumbering the single dudes.
Yeah.
So guess what? Is it that y'all can't step?
All you want us to step?
No, not me.
Because I'm not gonna be stepping to look like. No, I will. If you step, I will do what I had to do. Whether it's a smile, I had a nice conversation thing, according to how long we talking, I might touch the shoulder, touch the hand, make a laugh.
You have to know the person.
I can show you that, yes. But let me tell you something. I not just go and see you and come up to you. I not no man. Man take all your place and back all your role now.
We're not talking about, we're not trying to.
Once you step, I will help you along the way. But you ain't stepping at all. You want me to step, and then after you go on me going down on my knee and saying, will you marry me?
No, that's totally different.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
That's totally different.
Why we had to be stepping?
You don't have to.
We had to do everything.
You don't have to.
For all
So if you see a guy that you, if you see a guy in church that you're interested in, you will wait on him to step to you.
If I see a guy,
if you see a guy in church that you're interested in, you will wait for him to step to you, and he going and jump in that car and go.
No, I will throw down myself and think for him to.
You have to know what you're doing too. You have to know what you're doing too.
Yeah, but I ain't coming to you and then after you embarrass me. Because all you don't talk about women confused.
Yeah, but that can happen with anybody.
Talk about she too aggressive, she too coming on.
No, that's small.
All you like that too. Please, all you. We ain't step, all you should step too. We step, we too aggressive and we too take. Look, I fed up all you.
But you know in the church, you step to a thing and you know he's staying in the middle of the praise and worship thing, he coming and trying to thing and coming up next to me or whatever.
That's the one self who like, yeah, you know. Watch that, you know.
And then, no, but watch them.
Watch that.
Great topic, Kevin Arthur. All right, cool.
Kevin, why is it a great topic? Why are you
Junior,
single? You have to say that. You have to answer that.
Them man don't know what they want to know, Junior. It have good woman out here wanting nothing.
Wasting.
Junior, nothing.
Woman wasting out here.
But then so where's the problem? So why are you single then?
Well, there's a number of things with me,
question. Why? That's the question. Why are you single? So let's see.
A number. It's not one thing with me.
Good
one,
morning,
the
Junior
fella's
Michelle.
not stepping.
I feel so. That's why you're single.
No, that I say it's a number of things with me.
Okay.
One, they're not stepping. Two, I just get irritated with plenty things when they're coming around me. Three, leave the rest for later time.
Wow. So you are single pretty much because of you.
Listen to me. It's a man out there who wants me.
Exactly. So what's the problem?
Well, I'm sick then.
Why are you single? That's the question. Good morning, Junior Michelle.
In the morning, I can get married and all, yeah.
I feel women are afraid of men, and the men same thing. But put God first and approach. Don't be afraid to go forward with a positive note, and you'll get through.
That's a female saying.
Try it, Ali. That's Miss Elsa. Try me. I try me. I'm Miss Elsa. Angelina, why am I single?
Let me hear. He asking Angelina.
As of midnight, the two shall become one. Here I come.
Angelina, answer him why he's single.
Angelina, why am I single? As of midnight, The two shall become one. Here I come.
Where you going? People, curfew is,
All right.
is 9 o'clock, you know.
Good morning, guys. Parents, especially men, are not teaching their sons to be socially inclined.
Yes.
My beautiful 23-year-old daughter went out with a young man who is born and bred in the church. That young man would take my child in a bakery after the movies. No.
In a bakery.
Yeah. So you see, now.
He didn't organize himself properly.
No.
I mean, I could go in a bakery and I like to eat, so I don't mind.
No, that's the thing. No,
But-
again, you really have to know. So I'm asking the question, is dating so hard in the church? Because I feel dating outside the church is easier, but of course it's fickle.
If it's easier again?
It's fickle. It's fickle. There's no, the basis and the grounding is not what you'd want.
You want that.
Because you could meet somebody in a fete and go with them,
Of course.
Simple. When you see thing, where you think, you from thing, you tribe thing, thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas the young men will probably say, no, I don't know, I feel as though I'm going to pray about this. I've seen a young lady. I'm going to, you know.
They know how to
so
talk.
yeah,
after the pastor tell them, repeat after me, them don't know how to do nothing again.
Morning,
Me and all, yeah?
morning, guys. The reason I'm single is because I like being a red dollar. LOL. Okay, but seriously,
She like being single?
No. Yes, that's Lester.
Oh, okay.
But seriously, for me, I'm working on a better relationship with God than to have one with a woman.
Well, that's
Because
nice.
I want to make sure that I hear from God and having the right person for me. A woman who has the calling for us to both further God's kingdom. A lot of Christian people are not equally yoked. Because we can be both believers and be unequally yoked. Of course, definitely.
know that.
Of course, definitely. So he's saying he just cannot build it. So that's why he's single at this point.
Yes.
Um,
So he choose to thing and
No, of
pull
course,
himself.
there'll be the people who are single because they just broke up, like a year ago. But it might be people who, listen, it's years now I single. You know, what's he seen with that? All right, let's go.
Michelle and Junior, morning.
Morning.
Watch now. Michelle, you're a woman after my own heart.
Talk to me.
Yeah. We not no man. We ain't stepping.
Not at all.
Yeah, we will assist. We are the helpmates.
Thank
Just
you.
as it said biblically, the woman is the man helpmate.
Thank you.
You understand? We will help. So once you step, we will help.
I will help you out.
If we step, then what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah,
And then
they're running, you know.
As Michelle said, we're gonna be looking for you to go down on one knee and ask you, will you marry me?
Yeah,
Madness,
that's a
no.
nonsense.
Not having it. No.
We done dressing
On
up.
one knee, nothing. Step, nothing.
Thank you.
Have a
I done
nice
dressing up and putting on eyelashes. Just step by step in there, you know.
But you know, you're talking that. And
I
plenty
did
of the people who married now
Uh-huh.
is because a woman stepped to them, you know.
Well, that is terrible. That is terrible.
How? My wife stepped to me. But my wife stepped to me just on socials.
That
What
is
is he saying?
terrible, man.
But hold on, I didn't see her.
That is
No, but
terrible,
hold on.
fellas.
Michelle,
if
Michelle.
all you married because the woman come to all you, that is terrible.
Hold on.
Nah, man.
This is
Nah,
not a conversation about a woman
man,
proposing to a man, you know.
But that is where all you want to.
But what trouble is it? So wait, hold on. If you see somebody,
So all your foot sick, all you can't step.
you feel, even in the secular, don't get tied up, you know. So you tell me that a woman never track a man, you never tell a man, gosh, and get a man a little current?
And that same man say, oh God, she real aggressive, but she coming on to me and thing.
I think all you overdoing with that. Guys, listen, nobody's saying come and ask me to go out and whatever.
Yo.
Show some. So if I don't see you, and you see me, so you...
My tactic is when I see you
Uh-huh,
and you ain't seeing me, that I will just make you see me.
That
But
is
me
stepping.
coming up to you.
That is stepping.
Well, me dressing up and looking cute is stepping
No,
too.
because I don't know if you're single or not. I don't know if you're single or not.
What is wrong with all your boys?
So wait, so I go in and see in our church, you just dress up and I
What all
because
the men really
so
want?
because you dress up, I supposed to know you're single? Because I have a single dress code?
Junior, it had to start somewhere.
Exactly my
Right.
point.
So when I say-
you tell me, if
Yes,
somebody,
sir.
if you see a man and you say, hey boy, this fella's look good, boy. And you just say, hey, you're doing whatever thing, I cool. That's a step. That is a step.
No,
And
if
then-
you're talking that,
That
like
is
I
a step.
just
But I
having,
don't
hey, how you
understand.
going and thing?
But I don't understand because one time the man done seen, I feel like current there.
Well,
so I
alright.
know that is stepping.
Well, if you're
I don't know
talking so-
how you all take step into being proposing and going down on one knee.
No, I ain't said that is what it is.
But that's what I'm saying because they're saying if
well,
you do this
well,
and this.
then you're agreeing with me too because when I say
But
me
step-
dressing up and coming in the
No,
concert
but
by
step-
myself and I
step.
sing and I
If
dance,
you
you're
know-
noticing me whole night by myself. That is me showing you to something.
Listen,
make a move and come and approach
But
me.
listen, this
and
is
then I
stepping.
will continue
This is
by the
this is
smile
stepping.
and the everything else.
Let me tell you what stepping is for a woman. If you know for a fact this youth man Barang on socials, Barang always talking about single. Look, Jean-Marc, everybody know, hey, Jean-Marc single,
yes.
thing. And you know it's saying, hey, that is Jean-Marc fella, and you know for a fact he's single.
I could WhatsApp Jean-Marc, hey, what's going on?
Not even
Let me
just,
say if
not,
not
even
if I
just
don't have his
WhatsApp.
number.
If you just do something, just saying, hi Jean-Marc, I hear you all the time, one thing, I hear you all the time. That's stepping, you know. That is stepping.
Well, we on the same page.
That is stepping.
We on the same page with the stepping.
I don't know how we get to the point of. I'm not saying go and track and run down the man.
No, well, we on the same page
But
with the
because
stepping.
I may
but
not.
my thing is, always still does be, because most times is the man supposed to be approaching the woman. But like all you are watching and not approaching. You're watching and you're watching
But how you know that?
till I run off into the sunset.
But if you're running, then what?
Because why all these women single still?
Well, first of all, they have much more women than men. Eh? So all you already had to eat each other up.
We fighting for.
Oh yeah, are you already in a barrel, you know?
Yeah, for real though.
So that woman who
For
just
real
makes
though.
herself present, she will go, and then you'll just be left out again.
Let me tell you something. I paint on eyelashes not because I like it. You understand? I don't put on
Let's
high
take some
heels
messages.
because I so want to be up in the air. My back hurting me. All you needs to step, because that is my move I'm making it.
Yeah. All right, let's hear Sandra. Let's do this. We'll take some calls.
Good morning, JL and Michelle.
Morning.
It's your girl here, Sandra. What
Hey,
a G.
Sonja.
All you like bacchanal, eh? JL, who tell you I single? I lie. I really single.
You say you're single.
I am only recently single though, eh?
Right.
A couple years. Why am I still single? JL, these men of God, they don't know how to approach a woman.
Thank you,
In
Sonja.
any situation, in any space. It's like they have to pray and fast right before they come to talk to me. You know, see me, like me, whatever. Come and say hello or something.
Say hi, self,
You
now.
know, if I see her, like, yeah, I might come and try and pull a little small talk, whatever.
Exactly.
But I ain't saying anything because I'm waiting.
For you
Right?
to
That
make
is the
that
problem
move.
that is the situation with us study as the women that are still single out there. Men do probably whatever. But the women especially, we are in wait.
That's right.
You know, because the Bible talk about blessed is the man that findeth a wife
Only
and
what we
whatever,
find
whatever.
earlier.
So we waiting. We don't want to rush the scene. Right, Michelle? We want to rush.
No, the want we to
Right?
look for them.
The ones who come in and step into we good Lord. But the ones we really
You
want.
see what I'm talking about? So is that the person who
it's
stepped
like
into
we
them,
can't
though?
get them and like the spirit
Wow.
is talking to them.
You-
You understand?
you
But
hear that?
no, we waiting. The
Wow.
amount of nonsense that have out there, jail.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, we can't just be picking any and everything
You
that
see what
come
I'm
our
talking
way.
You see what I'm talking
We
about?
have
But
to
still
wait
come.
until Mr. Right really come.
Wow.
Still
Right?
come.
So Mr. Right, I hope you're hearing me out
Wow.
here. I am waiting.
It, it's about
Hurry up.
it's about 15 people right now saying this, Mr. Right, you know?
I love you.
Wow.
All right, Sonja.
Good morning, guys. I stepped to my husband. We were married 21 years. You know, he didn't see me, so I made myself seen. I tell you, step, make yourself seen too. Let people know what time it is. Let them know what time it is.
Well, if Oli ain't seeing me, there's something wrong with Oli
Yeah.
because I out there.
Timing in the approach is important. There should be nothing wrong with approaching someone you may have an interest in. If you don't shoot the shot, how do you know if you would make the basket? I hear that. Let's go. Hi. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes. Is this Junior?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Junior.
And
Let the
Michelle.
woman and them gang up on you now and saying that we're supposed to approach them. There is coming a time, as the scripture says, 7 women will approach one man and say we will work for ourselves. We'll do everything for ourselves. Only let us be called by your name. So take it easy, Junior.
All right.
Just know they're going to be approaching me in droves. Have a good day.
Let
Have
me
a good one.
approach quick
Take care,
before you
blessings,
see that
sister.
start happen. Yes.
You want to tell you?
Let me approach. Okay, I'm going to approach from today because I want to get caught up in that. Like too much for me.
I stepped to my husband, never regret it. Michelle, sometimes we have to step out, make the first move. My husband didn't know how to approach me. Can't please women.
You know, that is it why I'm saying here. What is wrong with you guys that you all don't know how to? How you all don't know how to?
I mean,
The Lord
no,
make
that's a whole
all you
different
with-
topic.
No,
eh?
no, all you come here first.
I'll tell you, that's a whole different topic. eh?
Wait. All you come here first. That is why Eve had to go and bring things for all you.
To eat.
Because like all you don't know how to do nothing. We had to do everything. We had to step. We had to...
But I don't like when
can't take
people.
it.
I don't
can't
like
take
when
that.
people talk about
I can't take that.
Bible speaking about who finds a wife. Because
What do you mean?
because not because I approach you, you mean that you is wife material or no, Dread?
No, well, you're approaching it.
So my point is,
starting
so
somewhere.
I'm
You
saying
don't know
even if
it's
somebody,
wife yet.
so when no, they're talking about in reference that the Bible say yeah, a man find a wife. No, that finding
that's
wife,
not so.
that's different.
Yeah.
You can step to a man and just say, hey, what are you doing? You're Jamal from. I always hear you know.
Yeah.
And one time you don't know. Oh, she always hearing me that I'm single.
Yeah.
I always hear with your single thing. That's stepping one time. That's stepping.
Okay.
Because now Jean-Marc just says, you're here alone. You want to say, or you're going, or you're leaving, you're on socials? Because now these days men actually
And then when you
you're on
look because
social?
she married.
Oh, Lord, Father. I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. All right. Good morning, JNM. I had a conversation with a lady. We got together, and in a later conversation, the lady indicated she had noticed me. I did. And she went on to say, normally a woman would notice her potential partner or the person she liked to get in a relationship long before we as men notice them. Also, my wife stepped to me. All right, cool.
All men in shame. All in shame.
Well, they married, you know.
I know, but what I'm saying is, all in shame that is all you married, the woman is the one who saying. And then after that, all you want to play, I am the head of the home and all you want to control thing. But woman had to come to all you. Look, all you.
After that, Ola says too many hurt females outside and remain single.
I don't want
by
to
choice.
hear you. Block Ola. Which Ola Tunji?
No, Ola says a female. Too many hurt females outside and remain single by choice.
Oh, sorry, Ola. I didn't hear good what you say. Love you, sweetheart. I made a mistake because I vexed, you know.
I was going to tell you, that's a whole different topic as to how guys, because a lot of guys, especially guys who born and bred in church,
But I have to forget them.
No, those are things. Those are things that people they don't really discuss. Men in church and stuff. Even as young teenagers growing up, they're not teaching how to really go on to date and whatever. As a matter of fact, some churches don't even preach that whole dating thing at all. So
I don't know what they want. Oh gosh.
But some women like that.
Well, yeah,
Morning, my wife stepped to me 21 years ago while working in the grocery by kicking me on my bum. We were married 15 years.
Yeah.
He didn't see her. He felt her.
Man, all you not seeing, all you ain't seeing, all you see. Look, Junior, you see me? I have nothing to say.
But you now say that you just get fed up of man.
I tell you, I just get fed up of man, Junior.
You just get fed up of man. You just get tired, or you just get what? You just get.
You heard them words came out of my mouth.
You just get fed up of.
I never said that.
What you just get? What you say?
Could you take another?
What you say? What you say?
No, I'm not saying what I said.
You just get. You just can't take too much.
Look,
what?
you carry on now.
Tell me. What you said?
Well, Junior doesn't like shoppiness, you know.
You just can't take shoppiness for long.
As I said, I see shoppiness.
But what is shoppiness? Are you being hasty? What is shoppiness?
Well, I have a little bit of haste in me, but at the same time.
What is that? What is that?
Plenty shoppiness.
What is shoppiness? Like what?
I'm going to tell you. I'm hungry.
But Judy and Michelle.
Yeah.
Ruth tried to make herself be seen by Boaz.
Right.
He didn't take heed. She had to literally go and lie down in the man's place to be seen. So she had to step, and if she didn't step, what would happen to the history right now? So you have to step to the men.
I feel it's a step.
Again,
I don't
like that. What is wrong with the men stepping?
A step is
what
not
is wrong
tracking.
with y'all?
A step is not tracking.
Why
So if you see somebody you want, if you see somebody that looks good in your eyes, and you feel as though
only the women had to see all you looking good in the eyes.
No, hold on. Let me go down that road because the stats clearly show there are more men in the church who married than women. So that means men, some way or the other, would have gotten the woman because they made a decision. They went and said, Lord, listen, I want you to be my wife. Whether who stepped to who or not, right now that's the stats because we have more females outside who seeing but not doing anything. So that's it.
So all you're trying to tell me, when I saw the police officer with the beard and the thing by the beatum did the last time when they was all day, I should have pulled aside on the medium or the median. I should have pulled aside on the medium and play my tire flat or something. And then after this, because I got a ticket.
Something.
For stopping there. And then I tell you, officer, well, step in. No, but he did look good and true too, eh?
There you go. Right.
Junior, as an experienced concert goer, half of them women and them unapproachable. They're not approachable because they're with about 20 different women, and each of the women nitpicking who looking good and tinging. So when they're with all this woman now, no man ain't gonna approach no woman with a certain woman wrong them. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to the toilet together. Oh gosh, Lord, come by yourself. Well, one or two, we approach and think sometimes it's a little intimidating and them kind of bacchanal because they're not approachable. And none of they like to put up, man, and I am unput-upable. You understand what I'm saying? All right, Junior, let me ask you, Michelle and them talking about a man who find it, a wife find it a good thing. You ever play hide and seek with yourself? You understand? You have to be findable. Junior, you have to be findable, and a lot of women are not findable because they have so much of standards they ain't study in courts. You have to be findable. I don't talk.
Jamak. Nah, some of the fellas they cut style too much, man. I like to cut style too much. Me and all, yeah.
Oh,
Well, you're good,
dating in the church is very hard because once you're not in ministry, them church dudes not looking at you. I'm single because I have made wrong choices and still have regrets, so I'm waiting for God to say stepdaughter. All right, step. Some of them not stepable. Well, all right. Hold on. This person said, I stepped a certain announcer.
Oh God, where is this? Where are we going here?
And he just ain't seen me. Look how long. Block face.
You know where you step, where you fly. Think they easy?
Yeah, boy.
Where you fly, me and all.
Good morning, this is Joel. My birthday is on Sunday. Is it okay to my request? Well, I mean, normally we do Sunday on the Wednesday. But I mean, but Joel, Joel. I think on both sides, there are persons who look quite unapproachable, but that's beside the point. Sometimes it's okay if a lady makes the first move. She doesn't have to pursue continuously when she realizes the person is interested, but giving a little current definitely helps. Some men are oblivious. That's no shame in that.
Too much of that. I find, no, it's no shame. Me?
We are made for...
Shame? Talk to people, approach. I just do that all the time.
But what you might also do is put up and say, listen, I just can't stand shopping this long, you know. When you say that though, sometimes my man be like, everything I do by me shopping this. Suppose I want to bring cake, she say, this one side of cake you're bring.
No, but I don't tell them it's shopping. I know where's the shopping I can't take and I just observe it.
No, but from your public utterances, and not just even on radio, they may just be always on, it's almost like somebody who say, listen, I just get fed up quick. Or somebody who say, I don't eat from any and everybody publicly.
Right.
People would feel intimidated when I'm bringing up Vina. He funny. So the thing is that they might come and they might step and they'll be like, you're so, it's like you're stumbling over yourself because they're wondering, wait, boy, I wonder if this is the ship in this boy. He might be doing everything, you know. Yeah. Do you think familiarity plays a role in it? Meaning maybe they have to look or make new friends or date outside of everyone of their everyday circle or outside of their type. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Let me go. Wow. Jeez, boy. Plenty. Let's take one more call. Quick. Gotta be quick. Hi, good morning. Turn the volume down. Hi,
good morning.
Papa King.
Papa King.
Yeah, man, Michelle, girl.
Listen.
It's like the bribe my sweet bread. Better get jazzy that sweet bread and apologize.
Quick, Papa King. Quick, here we go. We got
you know,
talk to me.
She said one. And she said two. But she then said three. She too picky. Yeah. Just imagine she does a beard man. But yeah, wife. But she does a beard man, jazzy, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, Michelle.
Yes, Papa King.
You're difficult. The man said, Bobby Thomas. You want to know if it's a Bobby to eat? The man said, hard drive. You want hard, yeah. You want to know if you want to buy them up. They say, there's a blue band in Tobago. You want to know if it's butter. What do you please?
Later, Papa King.
Yeah, and the next thing.
Quickly.
I'll forget
Who's that?
the kid, remark kid, what to say?
Bill, yeah. Somebody mentioned him, Holly.
Holly, be told them, boy.
Holly, yeah, somebody mentioned Holly. Yeah, somebody mentioned.
I don't right too.
Nah.
I'll forget it. I'm on.
All right, cool, later.
Oh, God.
All right,
Yeah.
quickly, that's it.
Morning. I think this in Trinidad is a difficult thing. Yes. I think it's difficult is to get somebody Shane, and yes, anything could happen from there. Or you could go eat a van, or you could go buy a pig, which wouldn't matter because it's all about rapping.
Yeah.
I think is woman nowadays that so much anger she had alone. Because like for instance, if you hear she say she like cake and you end up going and get cake, she goes say, oh gosh, he's so creepy, he went and buy cake and bring it. No, you as a man have to understand all them kind of angles. You can't say she went and buy the cake, you have to think I went and got a cake for me and I ended up getting a cake a slice for you one time. All that. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
The secret is just a gas scene person. Yeah.
Yeah, strat. All right, definitely strategy. But yeah, AP2 says, greetings, guys. Some folks are still in the once bitten, twice shy zone, you know?
That's right.
Blessings, AP. Yeah, blessings. All right. I approached my husband. This is Camila. I'm working at Sando Teaching Hospital. Big up Miss Dell. Junior, you're right. She in denial. Who's in denial?
Who's that?
If you know you want to go for it, that is what I thought. Asked my husband, Colin Sandy. Yeah. And listen, my husband looks really angry. He has a angry face as he approached.
And she still went to approach.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am not stepping. I stepped and got disappointment on more than one occasion.
Exactly.
Men make you feel they're interested. In fact, they're not. Afterwards, when things didn't work out for them, they want to come back. No, I'm single and enjoying it.
Thank you very much.
I'm hearing too much stories about married people. Mm-hmm. Also, I never wanted to get horn and looked for someone who loved God as I did, to no avail. All right.
You said a lot there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel anybody steps in looking for that boy.
No, you ain't stepping looking for that.
Oh, that's how people like it as magnet, eh?
Like what?
Like that's how people. That's a big magnet, boy.
It come their way.
You attracted that to them. That's a word, though. But I still feel as though, guys, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. Until I have a nice little session with the fellas and them in the churches, stepping is by no means tracking. I mean, because you could be doing your tracking without coming to the guy. You're doing all kind of things on the peripheral and making sure that you're seen. But that one moment where you can get opportunity to step and you just say, listen, hey, how you doing? And a simple thing. I'm telling you all a little secret. A simple thing. If you see a guy and you know for a fact, when you don't know, it's a little more difficult. When you don't know if he's single or not. Yeah. But if you know, right, he always on the socials, he's single, and you might say, hey, this is a good looking fella, you know. And you get the opportunity. All you have to just say is, just say, hey, you're the guy from thing. I want to look at your videos, man. Nice, good stuff. Plant that seed. That is a wrap. You don't have to do nothing else after that. If he ain't come at you, well, then something wrong with you. I say so. Something wrong with him. But it have plenty of things wrong with fellas outside.
I'm glad they're saying
that.
No,
it have. It has a fellas who even understand what they
step into me, I don't bypass it. Hey, what's your name? Yes, give me a kiss one time and call it George.
Good morning, Junior Michelle. Nice topic. A lot of men in the church lack tact. And don't know how to approach a woman. A lot of time they are disrespectful and lack social skills. Remember saying that?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, a lot of men in the church are either married, engaged, too old, too young, or just plain weird.
Yes.
Petra.
This person know what it's saying.
Well, you see now.
For real.
No, but then put things in perspective. And by no means calling you all out on your age. But when you reach a certain age, it will get a little more difficult, even in church. Because by that time now, most of the men your age and whatever will be married or they're probably just lousy, whatever. But like the younger people shouldn't really have that difficulty.
No.
Because they're doing the socials, you know.
Yeah.
They're doing the socials. Watch it. Because they're hooking up on socials, thing, whatever, see the thing. Next thing you move from one church and go on the next church, you know. You live in San Fernando, you come to church in Woodbrook Pentecostal. You understand? Because that's just how it goes. But for like the older folks, and I mean like the ones who pass that age of just, or it might have been a relationship, might have been a marriage that would have ended, whether it be death, divorce, whatever it might be. The point is, at that point now, it's a little more complex to know, okay, because it was that kind of...
Look now, man, come with all your grey hair, I accepting that, you know. Let your grey hair be, I want a full grey hair. Your beard full, grey hair. And you come in. Come now, man, all your...
Camille, good morning to you. Somebody was saying, Bevon jumped in and said something, you know. Bevon said, good morning, Jayla, Michelle, and Hart family. Yeah. People need encouragement. A visiting prophet will say, you're getting married in 7 months. She's glad, and the next sister crying. It should have been her. He cleared the way. Prophet will then say, you will have 7 children. You see the brother who faints? He is the one. Step to that guy. Yeah, I hear that, Bevon. All right, so let's get some of the voice notes. Let's go. I agree with both of you. Okay.
I always believe that a man must make it first. Obedience, a woman would show the dress. And women who make themselves available, you have to see the signs that they show. But in terms of that first communication, man, that is a man's responsibility to step and say,
thank you, darling.
What's up? How are you?
Thank you.
What's the name, so forth and so forth. But now, this time, it has some women taking the initiative because as Michelle was saying, that's something like the coward I don't know if it's how they grow up. They're not accustomed dealing with the opposite sex. So some women now taking that initiative to step and let them know and let showing interest. So I agree with both of you all.
Right.
Yeah.
I like guys. I like the fellas who brave and the bold. They come and they step in. I like those.
You see, there are so many different dynamics. There's so many dynamics in this, because at the end of the day, let's just say there are many times in my life. Well, I won't say many. There would have been times in my life that I would have, as a matter of fact, after the fact, like there were some years after coming out of secondary school and stuff, and I remember there was a girl that I used to be like, wow, boy, this girl. And I just knew that because at that point in time she had a kind of status.
Right.
She had a status. And I saying, there's no way, because I saw some of the guys who would have been around her.
Yeah.
And
so you started saying,
so
nah.
So I didn't bother, because there were some other people around me who showed interest too. So, but I was interested in her.
Yeah.
But some years after we met up, she still had a certain status. I can't say, because then people know what I'm talking about. And in conversations like, Dred, you know what? And she's like, Dred, I used to admire you so much now.
My God.
And I was like, you see, if she just even show interest, I would have been like, I would have stepped him again one time.
No, but you should have stepped.
But then,
you saw her, you liked her.
But again,
you step and then you would have known, well, nah, she not on me.
No, but again,
she on me. It's simple.
But hold on, what I'm saying, at that time, even though my eyes were there, it would have been easier for the people around me who I know for a fact would have been interested in me. So I had that.
Okay.
You know, not like I didn't have anybody around me and whatever. But I just looked at her and I would always just think, nah, boy, she's a kind of. But of course, the people in my space would have been.
That's the next thing I think with the fellas too. They're watching you and saying, nah, boy, she ain't gonna like me, because X, Y, Z thing. No, you do not know.
Yeah, but then, and again, as age comes into and positions in life, you're probably thinking, let's just say this person would have had a child.
Right.
And as a guy now, it's just so much you're probably thinking, boy, she, do I, and I'm talking about looking at her down, I'm not thinking like, do I want, no, I'm speaking.
Children too, we don't look at all down.
No, I'm talking about that person who may say, boy, I may not be that mature guy that she probably look at because, she has a child already and that kind of thing. So these are just inhibitions that you will probably get, but
all you're
it's not
thinking too much.
Well,
one way to find out if someone is interested in you,
understood.
You step, you approach, you'd have a conversation. If you see the person snubbing up and the guy not stupid, well, you see me, let me leave this lady alone,
and that happens.
And you could still even approach a second time too, to be sure, because you might have stepped at that time when she ain't feeling good or somebody now you don't know. But what I'm saying is, one way to know is to step.
If you're on me, tell me on me. No, if you're think too much time, forget that.
And for you, that might be your thing.
Yeah,
and you say, you see that mean fighting up, but I go on. But next man can say, no, I must still get you and I go on again. And you approach. And you might get a different current. Different energy.
But what again, I'm saying, what the gentleman was saying just now, my reality is this. If you are seeing somebody might be so busy within themselves, let's say you see an opportunity, you see somebody like, hey, that's that guy. You already know he'll see you. Not like you see you and playing thing and he know you. What is the issue with making yourself present?
I ain't saying anything wrong.
And that's what stepping is,
Yeah, but I ain't saying anything wrong, but I just find too many times the guys just be rocked back. I ain't saying a woman can make herself seen and take. But this is we just be showing all your face.
So what the guys?
We showing all your face.
But then why?
And all is still in scene.
So the question.
What is wrong with all you? All is still in stepping, I should say.
So the question now is, why do you think the guys rock back? What is the reason? Because they're single too.
I would like to know, because all you reach a place now in life like pelting left, right, and center. All you start in the cut style. Because I don't know what else to think about.
No, I don't know about the rest of them. I didn't step in. I jumped.
You see? That is man. Ran. And you climb.
Because when I see this little Dula
exactly, you see.
Thank you.
Singing, I say, yes, boy. So I don't know. I stepped in.
That is man.
But who the lady who say, oh God, Lord, what she mean by that, boy? The man them is so presentable. What she really mean? And she tell me that, all right, have a good day.
That is man.
But he saw what he want.
Well, right.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about if you as a female.
So you're trying to tell me, Junior, all these single fellas, are they not seeing anybody to step to?
No,
are you telling me something is wrong? Are
no,
they blind?
No, hold on.
Because I know they want action, you know.
No, hold on. You see what you now say there?
I think it...
No, hold on.
Okay,
you see what you now say there?
Yeah.
Don't get tired of that, you know. Because while you are seeing him, he might be seeing somebody else. You feel he ain't watching? But he might be on you.
So that's why I not stepping first.
Why?
Because you know who you want step to. That's what you want.
No. You see, you're being unfair to the guy. I'm not talking about somebody who's seeing you and choosing, you know. I'm saying you seeing that person. But he might be so focused on somebody, he not even seeing you, you know.
Well, that's why I'm saying.
But you don't know.
He is looking
so
at
guess
somebody
what?
else.
So guess what?
You want me as a female to step to you, and you are seeing somebody else.
So guess what?
You just... Step to, because
hold on,
what?
Hold on, because
I would see when you step to who you're interested in.
No, not necessarily. That's if in the same circles. I talking about at the moment.
Fellas, I call your role.
But here it is. Well. But let me tell you how dread this is. Because you watching him, and you're saying, look, he have his eyes on somebody else, you know. But you're seeing him, right? Mm-hmm. But the person who probably seeing you, watching you, observing him, you know. So the same thing you say about him, the person saying about you.
Game or merry-go-round.
That's what I'm trying to show you. So the point is that why not make yourself known? Make yourself known. Present thyself.
Well, like it's all you want people to roll on the ground in mud and thing and all kind of thing and run down the highway or something for all to say, well, we see it all because I don't know how again all you want women to step. All your nonsense. And I don't want to hear it.
Johnny says, many women don't like to choose men from their own church, but play many brothers into the friend zone. They seek romance before they identify integrity and character.
Look, Johnny.
There's no societal pressure on a guy to get married to have babies. That is why men are more laid back in some instances.
Lay right back now.
Well, I mean, because I'm saying that. So them telling you that women so.
Right,
yeah.
All
they know.
Well, right, yes, exactly. Only good for yourself. Only coming to harass me.
I think I call you.
Look, let me get a young boy in my life.
All right, try it back again. See, so Abby, but here, only talk Abby talk there. Abby say, but here, all you should be told, men are very shy. My husband told me that men love the opposite sex, but is afraid of disappointment and embarrassment. I remember the conversation with my now husband about proposals, and he said nothing is wrong with a woman proposing to a man. My response was, if you feel like coming to propose, you lie. You'll be waiting in vain.
Thank you.
Next man will come and propose. I'll get married and move on. Yeah. You're married a year later.
Me not time with that
you said they were married a year later.
Well, yeah, I know Abby husband.
But guess what?
What?
That was her step in. That was a step. You tell him, you know.
Just put on your finger.
That was a step. So Abby a step there, you know. Abby, that's a step. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because if he didn't leave it alone, he probably didn't. It's a step.
All the time you had teeth in your mouth, you ain't coming to kiss me.
Yeah.
As you had no more teeth, that when you come in, Michelle, I like you. Don't come wrong me. Waste of time. Always wasting time.
Dating is primarily pursuit, not preparation. Dating well is not mainly looking for how, but for who. Like other experiences in life, dating will prepare and mature us in one way or another. But we don't date in order to prepare ourselves for someone else. I think some people learn this whole dating thing the wrong way. There's this common school of thought that there's a rule book or handbook where dating is concerned. How can there be? What happens? We create unrealistic expectations of the other person, and with that place them in a situation prematurely rather than entering the friendship stage first, then seeing where it goes. Not every engagement is an opening for a relationship, and some people need to know the difference. Engagement as in step in. And that's what I'm telling you. So that's the thing. I don't know what time it is.
Morning, Jay and Michelle. I think people need to understand dating is not getting into a relationship, and that's where we fail. Because once you date doesn't automatically mean that we're in a relationship. Dating means, okay, I'm just figuring out the kind of person you are. Yeah. And if I'm not happy with the kind of person you are, okay, we won't see each other no more. But nowadays is a stereotype. Once we dating, we together.
Yeah.
No, I think that's where we fail with it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with a woman that's stepping and putting in place and just saying, good Lord, I just love to see you dressed, boy. Like that step. Just, especially if you know the person single. If you know that this is step.
Very good, yes.
Michelle, pick one. They're all single.
Pick which way? Let me see that. Oh, but the one who's standing up with the grey beard and the hat. And the one who's saying down to her now. Oh, good. Jeez and ages. Where are they?
All look like pensioners.
Is that I could take right now? Hey, all your sweet yes.
I've been trying to step, but I don't know. Like, the guy not taking the hint. Right now, I'll just leave it to God. Yes, if it's meant to be, it will be.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, why not?
You stepping, you ain't stepping, they ain't seeing, they
Why
ain't
not?
know nothing.
Why not?
I don't have the energy.
Listen, if you step, just step. Listen, step and cool it. Who said?
All my life, I have been stepping.
Somebody say baby C.
Come to baby C. I'm going to tell you back. Who is this person?
I'm young and I grew up in church, and I think the sickness is a deeper issue. From what I've noticed, a lot of people in church, both men and women, have the God would provide mentality, but what is really is God have to drop it in my lap mentality. And this, from my young perspective, perspective, holds them back financially, spiritually, etc. This is what I've noticed. It's not necessarily a fact. I'd love to hear your opinion. All right, that's why I'm from a young man too. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Dating in church is a whole different kind of level. You know? I promise you, dating in the church setting is a whole different level. A whole different level. So because you see now, what we perceive this thing to be is, because dating doesn't necessarily have to be Bible study. No. Exactly. I mean, you could vibe in a Bible study.
Exactly.
But you could still look at the person in the eyes and just say, listen, gosh, sometimes I had to pray and ask God for you to not distract me from the word, No, I mean, come on. Because
Julia, you have to have a class for them fellas.
I just feel as though sometimes fellas, in all fairness to them, it's a culture. It's a culture that I don't feel. Not because you don't have one. It's not one or the other. It's not because, well, boy, I had to go to a place and I had to hold on a girl. No, you don't even need that, Jed. You don't even need that. But guys, what I'll tell you, put up your receptors a little more. Put up the receptors. If you are single and looking, throw up them receptors.
Put it up.
And just scan the crowd. And trust me, when them eyes make 4 or sometimes 6 according to in Michelle, she have plenty glasses on it. If it's all thing, and you realize this. And don't be afraid of a challenge.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid of a challenge.
Jean-Marc, do not be afraid.
Yeah. That's facts. Yeah.
Morning, JL Michelle. I have one question to ask. Are you ladies approachable?
Look, give me a chance with that nonsense.
To step to you, but are you approachable? Is your face set up like a beast? Are you welcoming?
How yours looking?
If you're not welcoming, I'm not stepping to you. Are you approachable?
Look, Kevin, just study when the mango tree laden again to call me. Me want to hear you with that now.
And that's a fact too. Some females,
the face and beast.
Not even as a face. I know, not just face.
Doing that again.
No, that's some females real.
But
like,
people hungry too, Junior. People hungry out there. How you want them to be smiling? People hungry.
I know a young lady. In her happiest moment, it look like Judge Judy, In her happiest moment,
That is why you still have to step, because you don't know if that is just how the...
No, but I know. So I know,
The cutie
but do I really want to wake up next to that?
When you know you go and get up,
Well,
put the pillow. Let me hear the
Yes, we know how to step out. If we like somebody, we'll come and tell them we like them, but some of us wait to see what will happen. We pray about the situation, pray and fast. At the end of the day, because you don't know if you're getting involved with Satan, so the Lord have to lead you. Hello. And because some women they go out on a date with you twice, 3 times, and after that is marriage, the what marriage. No, they had to wait. And if you want to come and propose to me, you come. I will let you know if I want to marry you. I will still go and pray and fast about the situation. Hello, women need to slow down themselves and stop stepping and wait. When the man ready, you come and approach and say, hey, so-and-so is the case.
Oh, please.
God come first, eh?
I hear you.
Look, Leon.
All right, let me try this. Hi, good morning to you.
Hi, Junior.
Auntie Lydia.
Yes, morning. What an interesting topic.
Talk to me.
But I say, why don't we? You're looking. You don't have to portray. You don't have to run down nobody,
Right, yeah.
Go back to the songs of Solomon. Go back to the songs of Solomon.
Yes.
And if you want to know how to love somebody, and it will tell you you don't have to push yourself on nobody. When you know the kind of woman you are, quality woman, right?
Yeah.
A man see you see a man, and you don't have to tell that person anything.
Yes,
that start to play on your mind.
Yes,
I like that fella, boy. I really like that fella. And you start thinking about how I could let him know. How could I get his attention? You don't have to throw yourself at him. You know who you are. you ain't there, for any and everybody, but somebody will find you and appreciate you for who you are. And I'll always say, check out the character of a person before you go too deep. Before you go hook, line, and sinker, check out the person, their background, their relationship, their belief, all them kind of things. And you don't have to, to buy love, It will come naturally to you. So we could go back to the Book of Solomon and learn some things there.
Well done.
That will be on the right road.
Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Junior, the person called me from Oklahoma last night.
All right.
And, he wants to do something for gospel in Trinidad.
All right, well, we'll link up.
I said I will talk to you first.
Sure.
And let you know what he is thinking.
Sure.
And then you all could link up you could work it from there.
Let's link up. We'll link.
All right?
All right, so we'll talk.
Yeah, okay, right. Junior.
Blessings to you. Thank you, Auntie Lydia. These women today aren't like long time. Us guys would shoot or shot, but women hurting from their past relationship or us guys have to have certain types of benefits for them.
Well, you like to bring up that,
No, but it's experiences.
Baby, see, don't waste my time,
Look like long time.
Don't waste my time.
George.
You see me, you like me.
George.
Come true.
George. Yeah, it's long time.
Who you calling George?
I forget your name. Long time. You had to go and sing the song. Right. Long time. All the movies and things from long time, like even the cartoon and thing, like Betty Boop and them. You see when they go in the party, they see a guy that and decide to wing the eye and put up the foot, like, with the thing and they batting the eyelashes, so and all kind of thing. That's long time making a step. And the person watching around and say, me? Yes, you blinking your eyes so, blink your eyes so.
Don't let me put on eyelashes and go and bat my eye at the police officer or somebody who I see out there. And then it's because a jail I make Junior. Always setting up people out here. Let the men come to us.
Yeah, but just show yourself strong, man. Show yourself strong. Yeah. All right, so guys, hey boy, women.
I'm taking out picture every Friday with Baby C. Not a day, Baby C say, Michelle, let us go on a date. I ain't taking out no picture with you again.
Position yourself. All right. That's guys.
To you, Junior. Good morning to you, Michelle.
Yes.
Junior, I don't know if you remember my story, but I'm married to my wife 22 years now. And when I first saw my wife walking on the street and I told her good morning, she held her head up and twisted her nose. And I felt very bad. But that didn't stop me from pursuing her until I had to physically fight off other pursuers. Physically. Until I won her heart. So gentlemen, approach them.
That is what I want.
Snuff, fight for them.
That is what I want. I want a physically fighter.
That's this wrong. Bling bling. You and Dimples got together in 1942. Not this wrong, brother. Men have guns. This wrong.
Yeah, only forget that. I don't want a physical fighter.
You fighting for a woman, and it's been in front of your door. What's his name from last week? What did he do? Zungi. They say Zungi in front of your house.
Yeah, forget that. We ain't fighting for that. We don't fight for that.
All right, hold on.
Michelle, that is step in. You never used to wear lip gloss like that, Michelle. All of a sudden, you went and set a lip gloss.
Like your husband. You know what happened to the person who waited until tomorrow? All you never hear Jack Pan yet run away with monkey cheese yet? Kalisha Hayward. Good morning to you, good Kalisha Hayward. Happy birthday. Joanne Birch. Happy birthday to you, Joanne Birch. All right, guys. Oh, gosh, guys. Too much, boy. Way too much. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. All right. Rejection is real, Michelle. That's why we don't step sometimes.
No,
rejection
do it now. Do it now.
You feel everybody like to go around getting rejected?
Build up a little thing now. Don't do that.
A fella want to approach you. Yeah, you talking about beard all the time. The boy fighting up his spirit on the beard, all kind of thing. When he coming up at the station, now he say, well, you think wash it off?
No. If you know you could grow a beard, and if you ain't have it now, and you want to step
if it's within you.
If the beard is within you, and you know it can come out.
You don't have to be dread to be rasta.
You don't have to be full right now. You can come halfway. We go work it out.
All right.
I go buy oils and things for you. We go buy the wise and we go get things for that. Don't worry yourself now.